Hello, welcome back to the Banner Saga 2. We're here, still playing as this guy, mercenary captain of the Ravens. Coming up on Bindal, it looks like. That's how you pronounce it, if that is.
The miners of Bindal are a rough crowd. Not a bad place to recruit new blades.
Bindal, okay. The old wanderer fights his way up next to you. Can't see a damn thing in this mess. Guess old Irings hasn't forgiven you yet after all. Shouldn't you have died already? I don't remember there being much to see here. Keep bringing up Irings and you'll cough up more than... more than Fleegem. Do too. Way things are going, might not have been much of anything to see before long. Sparse might not be much of anything left to see before long, Sparse says. End of the world or not, I'll be dead soon. But you might come to miss these mountains and mines. A grunt is your response as you both make out shapes in the distance. Okay. And our first, hopefully, actual city with people. Looks like there are. Here's that big cart of ours. All these people are looking for food and a home. And I'm looking for ale. Is that too much? Is that so much to ask for? See our landsmen and fighters. The main characters who actually have fighters. There's some more on the back now. I bet that scout tower has already sent word of us being here. On that bridge. The snowstorm is worse than ever as you arrive at the walls of the mining town of Bindal. The gates are closed and you beat a fist against them. Open the fanged gates, you shout. From the wall, two menders look down on you, then recede. Soon the gates open enough for half a dozen well-trained guards to greet you. Their one-eyed captain points to you and says, "Just you." Volka steps by to your side. "Not alone," she says. "She comes with me." The captain takes a moment to assess the situation and nods. Before following him through the gates, you bark commands to the other ravens to stay close and vigilant. Inside the gatehouse, there are two menders from the wall. A woman with a fancy spear and a club of a man holding a staff. Volka Zif, it is the Raven Banner. Volka Ziffer? Fire. So it seems, but why here? Why now? Just passing through on our way to the Blue River, but this blasted storm caught us. Planned to come back this way afterwards for more work, but now we need some food and a place to hole up. We brought some people with us. They need a new home. I'm sure it felt like the right thing to do, but we already are beyond our capacity here. Are you Bulverick Bloodaxe? Hold your tongue, Nikels. What do you know about me, boy? Or I'll cut it out. What do you know? I've heard all your tales. I can't believe your cold bear cloak is real. Is it true your axe handles are made from your own horns? The old mender places a hand on the young mender's shoulder. Wow, I never knew I was traveling with such a legend. You ignore her. Are you in charge here? What's the governor? Where is the governor? The governor left for Airbarang a while back, with most of the fighters to settle a dispute. The Mender Council sent me to bring the people of Bindal west as we've heard too many rumors of dredge. More than rumors. We were in Bornsgrad and saw a bellower. we were in Borosgrad. Saw Bellower. The immortal Sunder? How did you escape? Immortal was a joke. He's dead. Nichols' eyes go wide in awe, but Zephyr looks pensive. What about the great rift that opened between Borosgrad and Olstamdar? We managed. Zephyr looks like she wants to press you for more information. Enough. Open the gates for my ravens. Mercenaries will only panic the people. With everyone from Ormslaldir, it's all I can do to keep them from stampeding like wild yaks. Threaten to attack the walls. Fine, we'll camp against the Leeward walls. I'm gonna do this, with feeling that, considering what we've seen of the other guy, other Mender, probably be able to convince us otherwise with her magic. Thank you. You'll have all the assistance with your shelter. Avolka and her assistant can give you. Funny, you won't let us in when we're on a job for one of your own. You snarl at Volka for saying too much. She shrugs in response. I'm not aware of another Volka being out this direction. Who has tasked you? Juno. Zephyr steps back at the name and studies your face for a moment. Nicholas, you and the guard see what you can do outside the walls for the people. I'll see to it to make sure the ravens are comfortable. The young Bender nods respectfully to Zephyr and grins at you and Volka before leading the guards through the gate. Morale improved. I'm inviting only the two of you to stay within our walls and enjoy a bit more warmth and comfort. And separate us from my ravens, no. Good, but try anything and my ravens will level this place. I want to say 1, but I'm going with 2. I don't think we'll get them inside, but at least 2. It's like a thing. Then welcome, and no one is going to try anything. There's no need for such mistrust. Maybe. But I shouldn't have to tell you about my job from your superior just to get an invitation. My superior? No, you misunderstand. You have no job. The Vulcan known as Juno is dead. Was dead. So he's up in Bindal, so where will we go? Probably along the east roadway. The once energetic Mender approaches, looking both worn and troubled. I'm not sure I thanked you for the time to recover. I've never woven a spell that strong before. Are you sure you're ready to move on? You look... I know. I caught my reflection earlier. It's more of a mature look. The Mender grins, and a hint of his former youth shines through. Not everyone would have stopped for so long, especially with that ground rumbling like it has. We'll get there, no matter how long it takes. Did you have to push yourself hard? I'm just doing what clansmen want me to do. Tell me what you know about the ground shaking. Let's do with 4. You were there at Irmtoft when the giant serpent appeared. It feels pretty similar. But why would it be here now? You think it's following us? Even shrugs again, but does not meet your eyes. Is there something you're not telling me? Let it go. He has been through enough. Is there something you're not telling me? Mender's eyes flash with unexpected anger. I'll tell you what you need to know and nothing more. Are we clear? Before you can respond, even sags a bit and grips his staff for support. I apologize. Seems I haven't fully recovered. Excuse me. And try to figure out what that was all about as he walks away. I do kind of feel like someone knows something. Okay, 13 days of supplies. Scout runs up to you. There's a woman tied to a tree up ahead. Got 4 guards watching her. The strange news draws a good deal of attention from the caravan. The bound woman is ranting and spitting at the 4 guards when you arrive and ask, "What's going on here?" "This here's a witch," one guard says, "plaguing our clan, making everyone really sick. But we caught her, and so we brought her way out here." Others nod. "She's to be tied here for 5 days without food or water, then cut loose. Been there 3 days so far. But she'll die on her own after that long with nothing to eat or drink, you say?" "That's not on us," the guards respond. "But if you want to set her free, we'd be bigger fools than you to get in your way." Let's hear what to do. "How do you know she's a witch?" "Let her go, she can join us." "Let her go, everyone go their own way." "I don't like it, but this isn't our concern." "Yrsa, any thoughts?" "Yes, please." Yrsa smiles and saunters towards the tied woman. She says a few quiet words and the prisoner looks her over before returning. "My suggestion," she says, "burn her and the tree to the ground." You consider what to do. How do you know she's a witch? Everyone looks at the woman who's grinning a toothless grin. She scratches at the tree bark and calls out the dead gods one by one. "That's not enough," the guard says. "She's been seen squeezing mistletoe berries into water troughs." "Think I heard that makes you sick." The other guards bob their heads in agreement. Okay. Is that witchcraft so much as just being a dick? I suspect it wouldn't be a good idea to let her go. "I don't like it, but this isn't our concern." "We don't like it either," the guard says, "but thanks for leaving us to it." As caravan rolls by, the woman screams curses and hexes, leaving most feeling sorry for her or scared. Morale declined. Okay, it's nice and grassy. "Easy, boy," the clansman shouts at a yox cart nearly topples to one side. The tamped path of the Eastway Road has steadily turned into a cracked shamble. Looking ahead, it only gets worse. Various chasms gape like open mouths. You glance back to Even, who looks at you and shakes his head. The entire caravan comes to a halt. Okay. We'll be eating our bellies before finding a way across this broken road, especially with this many. There's no telling how far we'd have to backtrack to head north. Then we'll head south across the Ormsa riverbed. We can head towards Gundar on west. Dragvi peers around Hawkins' elbow before coming fully into view. Heading south is questionable. Those people, it's our only option. Why do you say that? Why do you say that? Maybe I spent a lifetime there. Plenty of things to eat underlogged. There's also people in the bogs. His eyes go wide. The Skald should hear my rhyme. But what's wrong with heading south? Different ways of living. Old ways. Stick to the mud and crags of men are less bothersome. I think he's talking about the boggers, the rough backward people of Swartz Bog. Tragvi frowns at Ivar. Words like that can find you swollen, filled with poison. He puffs out his chest and stares at Ivar. This is why Varl tend to keep themselves. Each human is crazy in their own way. Tragvi hunches over with laughter until he suddenly stops, sniffs the air, and marches away. Strange, but it's a fair warning. We're crossing over into lands most of us have never seen. Just because we left the dredge behind doesn't mean we won't have more wars ahead of us. If we had more supplies, I'd say we should stop for a few days and train some of these clansmen to fight. You consider your options. Let's just camp. We'll consider training clansmen later. We need to keep the few main clansmen moving. I'll go with 2. I looks over incredibly small caravan. He waits for Hakon to walk away before saying anything. It's your responsibility to keep these people alive, you know. There's nothing for you to say. Yeah, it is pretty small. But it's mostly fighters. I think we can at least keep them alive. Metal clanking is heard in the distance and grows louder. You see a yox cart surrounded by 4 Varl and an older woman hitting a ladle against a pan. All sorts of things for sale, she says. Her eyes go wide when she looks at you. It's you! Special deals when it comes to you. How do you know me? Who are you? Let me see what you have. We don't need anything. How do you know me? Word travels fast, she says. Think you can slay a Sundar and keep it a secret? She clicks her tongue and shakes her head. Matter knows of you, sure enough. Or are you still out here selling things? Yeah, why are you out here? And he sells things to those traveling, she says. It's what she does. Used to be as generous as Azeli Madar was, but with that don't buy more supplies. Let me see what you have. Of course, Madar says, but make up your mind. Madar will be gone as quick as she arrived, and don't get any ideas of sneaking off with things. These 4 Varl have the keenest eyes and the sharpest blades, and the shortest tempers. You feel the Varl watching your every move. Okay, a shop is nice. So, ooh, all this stuff. A ring of bygone kings and slaves, scribes and warriors. An eternal promise of strength for the task at hand. 3 all talent ranks, plus 20% times to strength damage. To be honest, I kind of want to buy it because that's the level 10 item, but I'll probably never get to use it till then in the game. Plus 2 move, plus 5 armor break, but minus 5, plus 5 break. That's pretty good. I do like armor break. Plus 2 break talent ranks, plus 2 range distance, so we could do stuff from further away. 3 armor talent ranks, plus 1 strength talent ranks, plus 1 something talent ranks. 8%, plus 8% 2x strength damage, plus 2 movement, minus 1 drawing aggro. Tempted to buy this one and the let's see here. So if I would need 34, so I'd have 16 days worth of supplies. Renown gets 2. I feel like I'm gonna get this. And this. It's probably dumb right now, but in the future, I think it'll be good to have. Once you cross the Ormsrow riverbed, the wind ceases to cut through your human hair. The darkening sky lets loose its rain, and soon fat drops of water turn the dirt path to sucking mud. Slowly the caravan cloaks are pulled overhead, and children and animals are wrangled near carts. Minus 4 supplies. We're out of climbing. Supplies is different from the days of supplies. Clansman forage plus 1. Yay. I was hoping to avoid visiting this part of the kingdom for at least a few more years, Prince Student says. At least the others have had the sense to abandon this cesspool. As arrogant as he sounds, he's right. There are very few signs of life around you, yet you still feel like you're being watched. The lowing of the usually quiet yaks indicates the beast's difficulty in pulling the carts. You're up to your knees in it when a scout comes to you. Found some stone markers that lead us to a few past the solid ground over here. He points while shouting over the yaks. Uneven, bumpy, but it's easier than this. Lead the way. Stone markers? Yeah, the man says. Don't look natural. Don't look like much of anything else either. Just some stones marking a path through this place is all I can figure. You would ask Trigby, but he's nowhere around. Probably out gathering mushrooms. I mean, I'm tempted to lead the way, but what if it's like mud that's like really deep or something? So it's easier, but I feel like it could just trap the carts. this way. We're already knee-deep in mud. Oh, I'll choose one of these. And looks surprised but shrugs it off. The rain continues and the caravan struggles to keep moving. Morale declined. Okay. Someone's son is missing, Ivor says, motioning to a crowd shouting your boy's name. A man with bleary eyes looks at you and says, "He's my only son." He treats his white goat like his best friend. It must have wandered off and he's out there looking for it. The man looks across the rainy bog. "I've got to find my boy. Wait here. Ivor and I will find him. Can't stop, but take some gear and get your son. Wait here, Ivor and I will find him. I'll remember to send someone else to you with bad news from now on," Ivor says, as the two of you slop through the mud. You're away and you see the boy in the distance. He's pulling on a rope leash around the goat's neck in the mud. The goat is up to its shoulders in mud. "Come on, boy, what's wrong?" You hear the child ask the goat. "You're sinking. Come on, you have to try." You cannot move any faster to help. Soon only the goat's head is visible. The boy shouts again, "You're my friend, you stupid goat. You're going to die." Tears roll down the boy's face and he sinks up to his neck in mud. You are ahead of Ivor, but already waist deep and a few yards away. Ivor is up to his knees. "Ivor, can you reach them?" Extend your bow to the boy. Go. Extend your bow. "Grab my bow," you shout as Ivor pushes you forward even farther. The boy grabs it but doesn't let go of his goat. You and Ivor pull, but only when the child's hands slip from the leash are you able to save him. The animal is gone from sight before the weeping boy even turns around. Okay. At least we saved the kid. Clansmen of Varl follow you through the worst rain and mud you've experienced. An unfortunate break in slogging through the muck comes from a woman shouting, "Get away from there! Who are you?" A couple of cragsmen, locals in rust-spun clothing that almost blends into the bog, jump back from a supply cart and brandish weapons. The roar of bears and other cragsmen comes from around you. Okay. Let's see here. Your ability. Ooh, armor break. Siege archer, eh? What about you? Sky Circle. I want to start leveling you up because I like armor break. And now, even might as well have you in here. Ivor is resting, so Gris or Ludin or Eagle. Okay. One more level up and I can give that to Brackon, or to Hakon. Was anyone a bit more? Ivor's a bit more of a tank. Should try to work on promoting Ivor up a few levels. Ooh, Eric, wait, no. So you have a bunch of armor and stuff. Yeah, you're just a bunch of damage, really, but I'd say you'll be fine. Eagle, you have a bunch of armor, so that's good. Okay, this should be fine. These two can tank fairly well. Though, I feel like maybe having Ludin or someone might be good. For now, how's your ability? Let's go with this. Ready for battle. After this battle, we'll probably end the video. Loading, 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 loading. Bear. Oh, that's bad. You here. You should be farther back. You can at least do stuff in melee, though you're better at range. You should get back with her. Maybe I want you here. You here. We can go there. Go there. You guys can go like that. And you can come up here. This will do something. Let's do 10 damage to the bear. 'Cause I don't want that bear to do it. 'Cause I don't want that bear killing us. Okay. Let's see here. Let's one-shot you. There goes the bear. Yep. Let's help get rid of the... What's your ability? Saga and burn. Trap an area laying down coals which do 1 strength damage. 5 tile area explodes. Rather get rid of this some armor. Okay, I'm gonna shoot Eagle. Now you're gonna shoot her. Okay, let's get rid of some slightly less broken armor. Okay. Deflect. Oh, hey. Your lightning would be fine here. 4 strength damage continues diagonally, doing +1 strength damage for each time. Yeah, sure. Give me a nice amount of damage. There we go. That. Okay. Abilities. Sundering impact, fortune head. Sundering impact is... I just go, sure, it probably does something. Yep, it did something. Not cool, people. Kind of need her. I don't need her, but I need her. Coming next, you're coming next. This is Mark Prey. No, does this do something? Nope, it still does that. Everyone able to attack does Mark Prey. That's pretty useful. Okay. Closer, 12 more guys, so let's get rid of your armor. Nope. Yeah, that's gonna be a problem. Where's that other arch? Oh, she's already down. That's a problem. We're getting her somehow. Let's kill you first. Because you're close to him. You do that. That kills her. Nice system. I think if I mark grade, that should be enough. Yep. There we go. Could have gone better. How much round do we get from that? 14. Okay. Enough to promote someone. Next stop we get.
Aldringer's flame welcomes endless war. But why?
another godstone. Even now, the petrified flames ward off our Varl friends. Okay. Placed upside down on the ground, the petrified roots of a giant tree reach towards the sky. All the Varl, including Ivar and Hakon, have separated from the caravan temporarily, giving Baldur's Godstone a wide berth. The giant's presence is missed as you continue to feel watched. Aleo, what do you know about Baldringer? Search the Godstone for items, call for rest nearby. First, let's ask what you know. Not much, but enough. The Skald says these flames symbolize Baldringer's love of fire and war. These first being a means to the second are being a means to war. When the Varl were dominating humans in the first great conflict, it was Baldringer who gave the losing side fire to combat the giants. You'll hold up your hand to halt the storyteller, listening through the rain for anything that might be following you. Hearing nothing, Aleo resumes, holding the gaze of his audience. Humans praised Baldringer for the gift of fire, but the god only desired more war. He points towards the distant shapes of Varl. When the giants and humans found peace, the Godstone fell from grace. It looks to continue keeping the land scorched. Perhaps its shadow can still kill. I'm gonna. Let's do that, patrol there. Even a few others slink away from the massive advancement and soon climb upon the unsuspecting cragsmen waiting to ambush your caravan. There's no time to consider your options. Okay, looks like we have a fight. So let's bring you. And push Luden up. Oh yeah, I was gonna promote someone. Who to promote? Where? Oh, can't promote him right now. So then I won't, because I want to promote Ivar to level 7. Loading. Oh, yeah, nope. We're going to end the video here. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, check out the channel. Have a good day, and goodbye.